from Instagram, from my phone. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We're on Yes to Forex. And I'm really excited tonight. Tonight is a very, very special night. I'm incredibly blessed just really to be here. We all are. Just to have blood in our veins and breath in our lungs and another opportunity to do this thing called life. We are truly tremendously blessed. Go ahead and just put some ones in the chat to just acknowledge God and say, Lord God, we thank you. Okay. That's the kind of space
yes. Thank you.
Where these blessings are coming from. Okay. So we're going to just put some ones in the chat to just say, God, you know what? This one right here is for you. And we're so grateful for the opportunity. And so with that being said, I am accompanied here with my beautiful co-host. You look amazing, LaJean.
Thank you.
All of your accomplishments on the wall, honey. Dr. L.A. Payne. Yes, y'all better go ahead and share this right now. You are absolutely in for a treat. This woman is doing amazing, amazing things. And I'm so happy that she's here with me. We're going to do things a little bit different tonight because I really believe that people want to hear the hearts of the people. They want to really know that there's somebody that they can relate to in this space that's doing something that they perhaps think is a little bit difficult looking or uncommon. They really want to be able to connect in a very unique way to make it real for them. And so I don't want to get into just showing them a bunch of charts and graphs and all of that kind of stuff that seems a little overwhelming. I really want to bring it down to a level where the masses could understand what the heck do we do in this space? Like, what are we doing inside of the Forex space when we say Forex? Like, what is that all about? How would you explain that, LaJean? We have a lot to celebrate. Let's go ahead and get it out of the way because I'm not going to be able to contain myself. Let's start off with the celebration because I'm not going to be able to contain myself here. We are celebrating tonight as well. We have so much to celebrate inside of this community. If you're not a part of a community that is doing things that's causing you to celebrate, there is an opportunity for you to join us and join this space and, you know, have access to the rooms where winning is happening back to back and back to back. I mean, it's to the point that our voice probably gets a little hoarse because we're screaming woohoo and oh my goodness, it just happened because people are leveling up. So LaJean, first of all, I want to just say how honored I am to be working alongside you and your husband. Congratulations on your brand new baby. Congratulations on the book. Congratulations on the companies that you guys are launching. I'm godly proud to see you really just do what you're doing inside of this space, inside of a new, unique situation with the beautiful, Nevaeh. Did I say it right though?
Nevaeh. So
backwards. I know that much. So
yeah.
And you know, that's an interesting dynamic, especially in the midst of what's going on right now. You know, sometimes our movement is a little bit restricted, and so you still making it happen and getting it done. So I need all of y'all right now to drop 75s in the chat because we're celebrating tonight a brand new P2000. I'm excited. You did it. You and your husband are an amazing team, and I'm so godly proud of you guys. 2,000 families are blessed because you decided to say yes to Forex. Congratulations. Let's just talk about it. 75s in the chat. That's 75 families, y'all, who have a life-changing opportunity because LaJean, Dr. Payne, and her husband decided to say yes to Forex. How are you feeling right now, Dr. Payne?
I am on fire. I think that's the easiest way to explain it. I am so excited. You know, when I stand in this moment, you know, I think about when you came to Dubai and when we got on that yacht and we were in the middle of the ocean and we declared and spoke every moment that we are manifesting right now. So we began the session with God is good. Let's give God some praise. That's how I'm feeling right now. Okay. Wow. That is how I'm feeling because there's nothing in the world like coming in agreement with someone, right? And just crying out to God basically is what we were doing. And Miss, we can't leave her out, right?
Absolutely.
And the Spirit of God was there, just like the Spirit of God is here now. And everything we prayed for, God is manifesting. You know what I mean? So I am so excited excited, everyone. This movement, let's talk about it. This movement, let's talk about it. Those of you who say, I don't know what Forex is, I've never heard of it. I felt the same way. And every day I wake up like I am so glad that I did not reject Dr. China. I'm glad I didn't reject when she came over to Dubai and showed me how to trade. And trust me, I was like, what are you talking about? I've never heard of Forex before. But you know what? That's so irrelevant. I think about, when people didn't know what debit cards were, right? When people, found out that you could put your money in a bank, right? Things like that. When people found out that you don't have to write a letter, you can send an email. That is the era that we are living in. So many people don't know about Forex, but just like you say, people are like, you're an educator, right? You're Dr. LaJean Payne. And what they don't know is, guess what? I'm not supposed to be here. Okay. I'm a young girl from East Oakland, California. Not supposed to be here. Didn't do well on my SATs. Not supposed to went to college. But look at God. I became Dr. LaJean Payne. And that's how I feel about Forex. Me and you, we weren't supposed to spend that time together. But look at God. And look at what happened. Look how things fell into place. And so for those of you who are listening, what are you talking about? This is something that we did not have access to before. But because of the advancement of technology, we used to need $10,000 in a broker. Raise your hand if you got $10,000 in a broker and you can go trade at your leisure. Now all we need is 10 cents and $10 to open up an account so that we can go and trade. So I feel like my entire life says, guess what, girlfriend? You've made all these accomplishments, but you're not supposed to be here. But guess what? Somebody said to me, access granted. So when I run with what has been imparted into me, that's my whole focus. I'm looking for those people who need to know access granted. Regardless of what you've been through, regardless to what has happened in your life, regardless. I see Professor Kales is out there who is running with me. She just hit P1000 a day, only been in the company for a week. She caught the vision and understand that there are people out there that we need to be telling, guess what? Access granted. $10, access granted. Now take that and flip it. So that is just like my mission. As you can see, I'm very passionate about it. I am an educator. I've been an educator for 16 years. And I feel the need, the passion, the calling to educate people and let them know, guess what? Access is granted. It's 2020. You should know that you need more than one stream of income. When me and my husband were living in Dubai, I was like, we need streams of income because I like how I'm living. And if one of these things folds, and I've been living long enough to know that at some point something's going to fold, right? Life is going to happen. I don't want to be in a situation where I can't get up and do what I want to do and travel where I want to travel to and visit who I want to visit to. So that's why I said yes to Forex, because I wanted streams of income. But so many people have so many different reasons. So when Dr. China came to me, I was not trying to hear anything she had to say. I'll be real honest with you. I went there, I listened, but let me tell you what she did. She put me in a trade. I didn't know what I was doing. She put me in a trade and I said, what does this thing do? What is it? I said, it's blue. She said, girl, close that thing out. You done made some money. I said, I did. I did. Show me how to make some more money. Let me tell you something. You don't have to understand anything, but if I can teach you how to make $1, trust me, you can make $10. So when that happened, I made money and I want to keep making money. And it was powerful. And let me tell you something. I didn't have all good days. My husband ended up losing money. But then, because he learned the skill, he got it back. So I told my husband, when we get back to the States, when we get back, I'm going to spend all my time educating people. I'm going to spend all my time making sure that access is granted to those who feel like, nope, I'm not supposed to be here. And what does that mean? Access granted. Nope, I'm not supposed to be here. No, I'm not supposed to make 6 figures a month. No, that's not supposed to be me. See, because I didn't graduate from high school, or maybe I'm a single mom, right? What is your situation? I don't know what it is. I work 2-3 jobs. I'm not supposed to make 6 figures a month. Yeah, you are. And yes, you can. Access access has been granted. So that is what fuels me. That's what keeps me going, because I believe in the education. I believe in learning these skills. I believe in the tools that I Am Mastery Academy has provided us. Okay. And guess what, guys? It's copy and paste. We tell you all the time, if you know your colors, ABC, and if you know your 1, 2, 3s, you can trade. And so many people don't know that because they don't know. And when we don't know, we're just like, I don't know, right? So I'm not doing that. I don't know what that is. You're missing your opportunity. Wow. So that's my prayer. If you're watching this, I'm praying for you right now that your mind would be open and that you would be elevated to know that whatever it is that's burdening your spirit, there is relief, you know? And we need to know that God is in love with you. It's nothing that you've done that God can't love you. God loves you. He loves you. So instead of you praying, God, make a way out of no way. God, I need this. God is telling you, if you're looking at me right now, honey, a way out of no way is standing in your face. And I say that from the bottom of my heart, because if you learn this skill, there's no reason in the world why you should be at the mercy of an employer.
Wow. Oh my. Let me tell you, God, you just poured it out, girl. When I say poured it out, from the top to the bottom, you poured it out. And what I love that you said that really makes sense, I know that everybody that's listening is, there was a point in time where debit cards did not make sense to us. There was a point in time that without writing a letter in an electronic email did not make sense to us. But look at where we stand right now. This is new to us. So why would it make sense to us? But listen, most of the people would agree that the motor underneath your car, you don't know how to operate that.
Right.
You don't know the ins and outs of the motor under your car. But you know that you need it to drive every day and you still use it every day.
Exactly.
That part right there is so powerful to me, LaJohn. And I'm so grateful to God that you said yes, even when it didn't make sense, because you decided to press a button on your phone. Because I said, bye, stay on there. And your phone turned blue. That's it. That's it. This whole world. Platinum 2000. You had a young lady, Platinum 1000. It's running. I love that you showed that you hit Platinum 2000. Yesterday, she hit Platinum 1000. Talk about why you believe it's important that right now people get to be a part of a community where winning and elevation is happening, that you can get to be a part of something. And I know a lot of times on people's jobs, there's no celebration, there's no recognition, there's even no appreciation a lot of time for the work that's being done. And a lot of people feel underpaid and overworked. But inside of this space, not only do you have access that's granted, you're celebrated and you're growing. Just talk about how good it feels that you're not alone on this journey. You get to be surrounded around people who are, you know, going up, new heights, new levels, even in the midst of what's going on right now.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, the support is incredible, guys. You can't do something like this without support. I have a lot of millennials who I mentor, and they're like, Dr. LA, I was watching YouTube and, you know, basically shooting in the dark, hopping in and out of trades. But then they've come and now they're a part of a community. And because they're a part of a community, it's like, okay, you know, it's okay to make a mistake. And when I need support, I have someone there to support me. I have someone to show me the way. You know, I'm not doing this alone. I'm really, really big on being a woman of my word, you know, and when I tell people, you know, who we partner with, that we're going to support you. We're going to support you, and we're going to support you day and night. We have several different ways that you can get support. And that's what we do, because the support makes a world of difference. And there are many of you who are watching this, and you know that you've tried to do Forex before, or you've tried to be a part of a community and you quit. And you quit because you didn't get the support. So I think that it is absolutely incredible that, you know, you mirror that, right? When you get support, you give support, because that is what has been modeled to you. So I think that the support systems that we have in place across the board are incredible. And we really, really care about you. I tell people from the beginning, you know, your investment means nothing to me. What matters to me is your success. Yes. And I'm committed to making sure that those people that I partner with are successful. I care about your success. And that's why I make sure, you know, that there's always someone in my team that's accessible. So I think that's definitely the majority of people who are not successful at this, guys, is because they don't have the support. But we have the support, and that's why we're growing rapidly every single day. And it's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Absolutely. So let's get into some of the tools that we provide so that they can see. I know my favorite tool is that harmonic scanner, baby. And I'll be honest,
Absolutely.
LaJon, when we first looked at this thing, I don't know what you were thinking in Dubai when I pulled it up, but I could tell you 4 years ago when I said yes to Forex, I was like, you could just close that yeah, I'm not that chick. When you see this in the beginning, I don't know, it looks complicated. And I almost feel, LaJon, that it looks like that for a reason. I believe that if they can make it seem complicated looking, maybe they can keep certain communities out of it.
Right.
We didn't say no. We don't give ourselves the permission to do it. But now when I look at this beautiful, sexy tool that I'm about to show you right now,
yes.
I immediately turn on because it sounds like every time I turn it on, it says, come here, baby, I got some money for you. Okay.
That's exactly what it says.
Don't worry, 18 years is absolutely okay with that right there, because you know that the harmonic scanner is bae. Okay. Now, when I first saw this, I was like, oh, heck no. Yeah. I'm not that chick. This mug looked like a Japanese geometry or EKG, or I was like, oh, hold up now. What is that? Now, wait, what? So let me pull something up here so you can see, okay? What we're looking at, as LaJon just mentioned, and I tell people all the time, if you know basic arithmetic, you're going to get this. ABCs, which is the currency pairs that we're trading, USD, JPY, one of my favorite pairs. This tells us what to trade. We don't have to figure out what are we trading. We are trading currencies. This is not the stock market. It's not based on whether the market is up or down as it relates to stocks, where if you maybe bought into General Mills or bought into Google and it dropped and you like, oh my goodness, I lost my money. No. We buy when the market is low, and when it goes up, we get paid. We sell when the market is high, and when it goes down, we get paid. So what that means is we make money on both sides of the market, period. If you can get in the right position at the right time, you can get paid. Listen, without any knowledge at all, zero. My 5-year-old son, he loves to trade. If you could play a video game, you could trade. You're fine, but you could trade. There's a 50% chance that he could get any trade he put in correct. Why? Because there's only two things to do: buy or sell. Okay. And he knows, just like LaJon said, when them numbers turn blue, you making money, close it out. And if it ain't blue yet, don't you close it out yet. Okay. So ABCs, this is the currency pairs that we're trading. 1, 2, 3s. These are the numbers. It tells us where to enter. This little green line represents the entry point. This D, it represents that you don't have to know all of the intricate details to learn how to use it. You don't have to know how the motor underneath your car works to know how to drive it. I want to show you how to drive the harmonic scanner and how to allow it to get you to where you need to be at. So you're talking about USD, JPY, ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, where you enter the market, where you exit the market and take your profit, and how you stay protected in the market, because in any investment, there will be risk. Right. But what we do is we have put in place ways that we can protect you to mitigate those, right? We have healthy risks that are inside of the market. And so what we do is we put up protection barriers. And that's what it is right here with this stop loss right here. We protect you in the market so that we make sure that when you enter into this trade, you know, if you go into this trade to potentially make $100, that there potentially could be a $15 risk. You go in there knowing that. And so I'm excited. So you got ABCs right here. This tells you the currency pair to trade. 1, 2, 3s, the numbers on the side that tell you where to enter, where to exit, and how to protect yourself. The shapes, which is this pattern. You don't even have to know what this pattern is. See, what this is right now that you're looking at is multi-million-dollar banking software. If you do learn this, if you decide to learn this and take your time to learn this, don't expect for you to learn how to, know all the ins and outs of a multi-million-dollar banking software that high institutions are using right now. No, give yourself time. And in the meanwhile, enjoy the community that understands why we're doing what we're doing. See, when you do this, you're not doing it by yourself. You join, but you're not by yourself, right? You're in it for yourself, but you're not by yourself, meaning the money that you make is for you, but you're not alone to get the money, right? So you got ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, shapes, which is this beautiful pattern that shows us that this is harmonics. We're looking at the harmonics tool, right? So there's harmonic patterns in the market, and history repeats itself. And when they see the pattern shape up, they go ahead and call out the trade to tell us what could potentially happen. The high probability is about 87% in its accuracy. And so what you're looking at right here is ABCs, 1, 2, 3, shapes, and then colors. These colors just signify the direction that the market is going in, up or down. So if you can learn ABCs right here, that's the currency pair of trade, 1, 2, 3s, where to enter, exit, and how to stay protected in the market, shapes, this pattern that you may or may not ever understand, and colors, the direction that the market is going in, you can make a lot of money with this one tool alone. LaJohn, talk a little bit about this. I know this is probably your favorite tool as well. And I know you guys are doing well, killing the market with this one tool that we provide.
Yes, the harmonic scanner, guys. Look, let me tell you something. This thing is copy and paste, okay? I tell people that all the time. You know, like I said, if you know a lot of millennials that trade, right? They're watching all these YouTube videos, trying to figure out these numbers that we get, right? Like she said, it's banking software. And most people are like, oh, well, I'll just YouTube a harmonic scanner. No, you won't. Okay, you need a subscription in order to have access to a harmonic scanner. Just like you need a subscription for your cable, a subscription for your cell phone. So why do I love this harmonic scanner? Because it levels the playing field. Okay. And this is what I mean about access granted, guys. Only the big boys, the big dogs, okay, with 6 figures a month, they were only ones able to play this game. Now we can all play this game, okay, on a 10-cent trade. It's very, very powerful, very powerful. And this is education, guys. We are on an education platform. So it's really important that you educate yourself. What you do with that is your choice. But you really need to be thinking 3 generations deep. And when you think about that, when you look at this, you will realize this is only ABCs and it's only colors. And the numbers that you need to place a trade are already there for you. You don't have to figure it out. It's copy and paste. It's amazing. I mean, I say that, but when I tell you that my team, and if my team is out there watching, put some $ in the chat if you know that you've made money using this harmonic scanner, because we make money every single day that the market is open on the harmonic scanner. So this is a powerful tool. And people always say, well, I don't know. But you know what? The people that I started this with in Dubai, they still have a subscription for this harmonic scanner. Now, would somebody do that if that wasn't successful? I mean, this is powerful, 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 powerful.
John, you mentioned something, and I think it disrupted the belief that somebody may have had right now. And I want to touch on it a little bit. You said 10 cents. And I know not only do people usually think that this is hard, not only do people usually think it takes a lot of time, which it doesn't, because it's copying and paste, but they usually think it takes a lot of money. Now, you said 10 cents, and that disrupted somebody's thought pattern right now. Talk about how people are using 10 cents inside the market.
Absolutely. Yeah. I don't know what we're allowed to talk about and what we're not allowed to talk about, but I know that I trade.
I'll put some disclaimers out there, but I just think that most people think what you just said, that they needed hundreds of thousands or thousands to get into investing. This is a $6 trillion daily market. When you say this is a $1 trillion market and this is the $1 billion boy space, but now you're telling me something about 10 cents, like speak on that so that they know they do have access granted. They do have permission to come into a room. They have a seat at the table.
No, absolutely. I mean, guys, the lowest, what we call a lot size, is 10 cents, 0.01. And you get to decide what you're trading. And like she said, there's a stop loss on the harmonic scanner. What does that mean? Well, that means that I can say, I'm conservative. I'm a conservative trader. I don't have money to be given to a broker. Okay. My husband, he's a little bit more risky, but me, for every $100, I'm not trying to lose more than $2 or $3. So the beautiful thing is I can tell the trade, stop here, take me out here. I don't want to lose more than $3. Okay. And then at the same time, I can decide if I want to trade 10 cents, 20 cents, 50 cents, $1, right? On average, most people want to be at $1. Okay. Big boys want to be at $10 and up. Okay. But starting out, you're learning the skill. And the beautiful thing is we start you out. You can start out in a demo account. You don't have to start trading with your real money. You can start in a demo to make sure you understand what you're doing. And then you get to trading your real money. But it's not going to take you forever to learn this. Okay. It's not. But absolutely, you can trade with as little as 10 cents.
What is the opportunity if a person, what could that potentially gear them? We're just, listen, right now we're giving you education. So we're not making any income claims. We haven't even talked about testimonies yet. And we will talk about testimonies in a compliant way, but we need to educate you and let you know the potential. What could a person earn if they put in that micro lot size or a mini lot size? What's the earning potential? Just on average, just to kind of, I want to paint this picture in their mind.
I don't know how to answer that question without being direct.
No, be direct. It's okay because I just talking for it. It's okay. I'm
saying, but I don't know what we're supposed to say and what we're not supposed to say. But you
can answer it. You're good.
No, you sure?
Yeah, I am.
Well, are we talking about just our regular trades, or are we talking about specific trades?
Regular trades, like give them an idea, keyword. Right. Of what they can earn, because when you say 10 cents to somebody, I'm sure for number one, they're already thinking they need a lot of money and a lot of time.
Right.
So what can I do with 10 cents in the market? Well, how could that? Right. What kind of numbers?
Okay. Well, I can be really honest. On one of my best 10-cent trades, I made $102.
Wow. So you took a 10-cent trade to $102.
Absolutely. And I only got $102 because I was helping somebody, but the rest of my team got over $130. Over 10 cents.
See, that's why. See, here's the reality of it. We know that we are disrupting something, especially in the minds of people who never had access to this. Mm-hmm. It makes me think about when I was a young girl growing up, and I would ask my mama for some money. She said, "Girl, I ain't got no money. I'm trying to make $1 out of 15 cents." So I called her when this was introduced to me and said, "Mama, I found it. I found a way to make $1 out of 15 cents. Now you tell me out of 10 cents, you'd have made 130 or 102. I don't care. I need them to hear it, to connect to their head that it doesn't take what I thought it took to get involved. It doesn't take what I thought it took to start to make money. It doesn't take what I thought it took time-wise to become successful." And that's really the purpose of it. So you give yourself permission to participate.
Right.
So that's amazing. I'm looking at the chat right now. They're like, okay. Oh, and this is what I say all the time. So yeah, it's on Facebook, YouTube, and then the Zooms behind the scenes. So the thing of the matter is, guys, here's what you got to think about. If you were going to school to become a doctor, you don't know how to be a doctor when you decide to go to school. When you say yes to Forex, it's not because you learned how to Forex first, right? That's what we teach you. We have the tools. We have a full curriculum, a full academy, state of the art. This is one of the many tools that we have. We got several tools.
Right, several.
Over 100 educators.
Mm-hmm.
We have hundreds of videos available to teach you the basics of what is Forex. What is this vocabulary? They're talking about a lot sizing. They're talking about pips. They're getting 300 pips a night. Let's transition a little bit to little Tokyo China really quick. Just a little bit. Tokyo real quick. How are you feeling about that in your group with Tokyo China? Let's talk a little bit about the impact of that amazing sauce right there.
Well, if I know that my people are out there and they're watching, if you made some money with Tokyo China, drop some $signs in the chat. If you made your investment back within the first week, drop some $signs in the chat. Okay? Because Tokyo China has done some things for the people that I partner with. And it's a beautiful, 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 beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
It works, period. Okay.
It works.
It pays the bills. It's helping a lot of people win. It is a tremendous blessing. Big shouts out to Tokyo. I'm excited that we come together to provide a simplicity. To be honest with you, the development of Tokyo China was for, first of all, people like me, right? So when we connected, I said, here's the thing, Tok. A lot of people have approached me with different trading strategies and concepts, and the truth of the matter is I've seen mostly everything that's out there, and I wasn't interested at all. I wanted something for me to still be able to accomplish the goal that I know God has given me, the vision that he's shown me, that was not going to force me to sit in front of 15 monitors. And that's another thing that a lot of people believe, that you got to sit in front of, not yet, baby, that you got to sit in front of 15 monitors and you have to, do all of this stuff in order to be successful. I don't want that for my life. I want to set it and forget it. Okay. And I like big pips. I don't want to just a 10 pip, nothing wrong with it. But for my trading style, it's going to require too much of my time if I'm only getting small pips. I want big pips. And so we developed a concept that has been extremely accurate, that's helping people to get 300 pips in the market a night, 3 to 4 times a week. I've never seen anything like it in my 4-year career inside of the space. And bottom line, it's just helping you to develop confidence, and it's helping people to win. I see Jeremy out there, Rami out there, Kawana out there, Ashante out there, baby. We are blue skying it out inside of this space. So with that being said, by now, I'm sure you're wondering what it takes to get started. Just know that right now, most people are saying yes because the relationships results in the opportunity for residual. 234 one time gives you access to our community. 234 one time. LaJohn, you got a lot of education. You got a lot of degrees behind you. You did school a whole lot. You've invested into yourself. I'm multiple different ways. Talk a little bit about the price point and why you believe it. Like Christopher Terry, just drop some pandas in the chat for Christopher Terry right now. Like when I think about Chris, I want to put on the panda song, panda, okay? Because this man is genius, 30 years of experience. He and his wife had experience working on Wall Street. These are people who people have spent tens of thousands of dollars for a weekend session, yet we have access to multi-million-dollar banking software for a 3-figure decision. Talk a little bit about the power in that and why people need to give themselves permission now to say yes.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you absolutely, one, need to say yes. And 2, you need to get the education. You need to learn the skill. It's 2020. There's no reason in the world why you should be operating in the past. You should be operating right now where you have this skill. And our competitors are like 8,000 for 3 months. So Christopher Terry really has a heart for people. He really wants to impact the lives of people. And he wants this to be affordable and accessible. So that's really, really important, and it's valuable. And you see the difference. My husband was sharing with me that 250,000 people have joined this platform for the education since January this morning. That's powerful. That speaks volumes, guys. That means that, there is something out there now that you have access to. And not just that, it's affordable. And we pay for what we want to pay for. So that's
right about that.
Let's remember that.
Yeah. It makes me think about bundles, a pair of sneakers, a good weekend out. You have an opportunity for 234, 200, a 3-figure decision to invest into yourself. So what you do now, 234 one time, 174 a month. That 174 a month, there is an opportunity for a scholarship. What that simply means is your 174 monthly. I mean, if it wasn't even affordable enough, some people have spent $20,000, $30,000 on a degree. Probably a lot more, sometimes $20,000, $30,000 a year on a degree. For some people, $20,000, $30,000 a semester, depending on what school you went to. I know one of our members, my daughter, is leading the Millennial Group, and her business partner who bought her Mercedes-Benz, all Forex funded. Okay, past results do not guarantee future profits. But this young lady spent $20,000 out of pocket for a semester at Spelman. Thank God she learned how to trade, because she's trading daily as her source of income. So now you have an opportunity for less than $3,000 for the year to learn how to trade in the largest financial market in the world with tools that allow you to copy and paste. And it's just that simple. So the 174 can be waived with a scholarship. If you get qualified for that scholarship, then it waives that 174. So that's amazing. It gives you more time for you to absolutely just earn more inside of the market. Any closing remarks, LaJohn, before we wrap? I'm excited. Somebody's saying yes right now. I got text that was coming in my phone. And girl, they rolling right now because people see the urgency. People literally searching online ways that they can make money from home. Millions of people. It's one of the most popular searches right now. How can I earn money from home? And so I'm really excited that we provide a way that all you need is a cell phone and internet to be able to do that. Any closing remarks?
No, definitely, guys. We're talking about $6 a day. How much is your life worth? How much is the third generation worth? We're talking about $6 a day. How much is that education worth down to the third generation that you wouldn't be at the mercy of an employer? $6 a day. $6 a day. Access granted. But you have to choose it, right? You have to choose that. It'll change your life. No regrets.
Wow. Listen, that's a mic drop right there. There ain't nothing else needs to be done or said. Get back with the person that invited you to this call. Maybe somebody shared this with you on a watch party. Maybe somebody shared this with you on Facebook, or you on YesTheForex.tv. Wherever you are, join the community now. Let us get you connected, get you plugged in, and help you win inside of this space. Dr. LaJaunt Payne, thank you so much for being here. Congratulations again to you and your family. God bless you. We're so godly proud of what you're doing. We know the best is yet to come. Your team is on fire. Y'all keep rocking and rolling, because the best is truly yet to come. God bless you guys. See you soon. Thanks again, LaJaunt. We love you. Bye. That is amazing. What you want, little boy?